A bad memory. He's talking about the murder in the elevator. Yeah. Okay, Edgeworth. Why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. Tell me everything. Ah, jetzt darf ich. Alles klar. Allegations of forgery. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant. That wacky old coot was involved in this case 2 years ago too then. He was the best we had, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. Taking my mind out of the gutter. Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth? What I want to know is, why was the deputy chief of police on the investigation? In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't? Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something. My sister? What? You still working on that scientific investigation? Huh? Yes, of course! Why, just today Mr. Wright and I were using this. Luminal testing fluid, huh? Sollen wir in deinem Büro auch nochmal damit rumsprühen? Rein aus Jux? Well then. Oh! You might have use for this. Ah, wie süß! Sie kriegt ein Geschenk von Edgeworth. Fangirl dream come true. Aluminium powder for taking fingerprints! It's been chemically treated for better adhesion. Adhesion. For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know. Nein, wir sind nicht die Enemy. Wir suchen alle für eine Wahrheit. Und die richtige Wahrheit. Und die eine, ne? Es gibt immer nur eine Wahrheit und ich finde sie. Wir sind das Team Justice? Irgendwie sowas. Jedenfalls haben wir bereits... Oh, hallo! Haben wir bereits geklärt, dass wir jetzt zusammenarbeiten, nicht? Und jetzt ziehen alle an einem Strang. Am Ende gewinne sowieso ich, weil ich recht habe. Aber wenn wir den richtigen Mörder gefunden haben, dann arbeiten wir auch zusammen. Gefunden haben. Dann arbeiten wir zusammen und legen unsere Beweisstücke zusammen und ich sage es oft zusammen. Ja, und I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth. Edgeworth, I'm really amazed, astonished, surprised, in love with you. No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprints files for everyone involved. Thank you. Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? Sie sind bei uns in besseren Händen, Phoenix. Wirklich. Traurigerweise. Was geht dir? Was? Edgy will auch eine. Jetzt, sonst ist er sauer, weil er keine bekommt. Was? So eine Katze? Edgy will eine Katze? Ich habe so richtig gerechnet. 8 insgesamt 3 kleine. Und die junge Katzenmama hat auch überlebt, so wie ich es dir gesagt habe. Ja. Jetzt ist aber ziemlich fertig. Warte. Ja, die Katze würde bei ihr verhungern und elendig sterben, wenn sie die behandelt wie ihre Streams. Und dazu hat die Alpaka King. Ich bin ja nur so im Hintergrund und düdel rum und bla. Also, wenn ihr euch im Chat unterhaltet, ist das schön. Was redet ihr? Keine Ahnung, hab nicht zugehört. Einfach nur so im Hintergrund, ist okay. Oh, Fingerprint set and fingerprint file received. Fingerprints. Well, let's get going on one last investigation. Right. I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint on somewhere. Oh ja. Danke, Edward. Ich möchte trotzdem hier mal so mit Luminol rumsprühen, wenn ich darf. Einfach so aus Spaß. Darf ich? Ich darf. Einfach mal alles so. Aber nichts. So viel dazu. Ich hab Blut gefunden. What? It looks like some blood has dripped down here. Judging by the amount, my guess is from a nosebleed. A nosebleed? Maybe in his wrath, Mr. Edgeworth slapped someone for their incompetence. Why does Detective Gumshoe's face come to my mind? Oh. Worth it, totally. Ach, schön. Oh. Buttholes gelesen. So, Dann können wir noch Fingerprints absuchen. Oh, warte, ja. Kann ich das gleich mal hier austesten? Das wäre gut. Nein, kann ich nicht. Ich kann mir das Ding angucken. Okay. Dann gehen wir mal zum Bye-bye, Edgeworth. Parking Lot. Oh, sie ist weg. Sie war doch gerade noch da. Police Department Entrance. Security Guard Office. Meine Güte, so viele Wege. Alle weg. Und Evidence Room. Keiner da. Oh, da. Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint. Ta-da! Here, in this blood on the detective's evidence locker. Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed. Borrowed? Ich dachte, wir haben so ein Geschenk gekriegt. Right. Let's get started. First, choose a finger. Finger? Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print. Ja, der Daumen, oder? I really can't tell the difference at a glance. Quit procrastinating and choose a finger. Den Daumen vielleicht? Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done. Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes. First, we sprinkle the aluminium powder around. Huh? How do you do that? Just touch the screen. See? Breaking the fourth wall. Ah, it looks like that did the trick. So ein bisschen Koks. The aluminium powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess. Huh? How do I do that? You just blow with your breath. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. Whoosh, and it's gone. See? Wow, that looks like fun. Might take some getting used to it though. It's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything. Also, du atmest ein. You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, is it right? I guess I better give it a try. So. Schön fett drauf machen. Einfach mal, dass wir etwas am Ende so eine leere Tube wiedergeben. Und jetzt mute ich mich mal kurz, denn ich möchte nicht zu euch ins Mikro pusten. Moment. You did it! You found one! But it looks nothing like a fingerprint. Hat jemand Handschuhe getragen? Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't. What does it mean? I think it means we're out of luck. Out of luck? The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves. Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here! Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with the scientific investigations. But it doesn't seem it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we go look for other prints? Other prints. Look at the locker again closely. No, wir haben noch... Oh! It seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print. Fingerprints outside the blood. Ja. All das Koks. Hui. Ja, Phoenix, du hast es geschafft. Koks und Nutten. Was? Hab ich nicht gesagt. Achtung. Mit einem Push geschafft. Yay! A print so clear, it's dazzling. Dazzling? Sparkling? Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Okay. Let's match it up right away. So we're not done yet? Oh, this is quite a process. Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right? I guess she's right. Okay. Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. And point out the person who you think left these prints. Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was? Oh, stell dich nicht so doof. I could make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So those fingerprints would be... Whose fingerprints would we most likely find on this evidence locker? Gumshoes? Nö. Doch. Gut, dass wir gleich so ein Ding haben, das es automatisch macht. Oh, gut. Wow! Haha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this, so what? Look. I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what? Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. Yo. How do I use this? Nope. Nee. Muss ich das nochmal ansprühen, damit ich sehe, oder was? One open. Nee, da war's, oder? Aber ich sehe es gerade nicht. Ups, nicht die Profiles. Ja. Kann ich mir das mal angucken? Gimme this, gimme. This is where we got a luminal fluid reaction, right? Right! There was a handprint here. Okay. Want to try using this?